Hello friends! In this video, you'll see how have the actors of the TV series The Cosby Show 1984-1992 changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Claire Huxtable, Felicia Rashed, is a lawyer, wife of Cliff, and the mother of their 5 children, for whom she will always come to the rescue if necessary. She tries to capture interesting moments in her family on camera and is the supporter of a healthy diet. Sandra Huxtable Tibito is the first child of Claire and Cliff. She is a rather sensible and serious girl who takes a responsible approach to her studies and is distinguished by decency. Sandra prefers to solve problems on her own, played by Sabrina Leboeuf. Theo Huxtable is the son of the Huxtable couple and is the only brother to his sisters. He loves to play sports and, if desired, can show strong perseverance in his studies, often tried to impress girls. He suffered from dyslexia, played by Malcolm Jamal Warner. Vanessa Huxtable is the younger sister of Theo. She is good at studying and tries to keep up in all subjects. Vanessa clearly knows what she wants and is able to break off further relations with a guy if she is not ready for them, played by Tempest Bledsoe. Denise Huxtable, Liza Bonet, is Sandra's younger sister and later Martin's wife. She is often liked to experiment with hairstyles and dress fashionably. She is interested in music and didn't bother to study. Before marriage, she had relationships with many guys. Alvin Tibito is the boyfriend of Sandra, whom he later married. He is a good-natured person, but often fails to keep his mouth shut and make nasty comments while demonstrating his sexist views. Knows how to cook well. The role is played by Jeffrey Owens. Russell Huxtable is married to Anna and is the natural father of Cliff. He warmly treats his grandchildren, but is also able a good attitude towards his non-native granddaughter. Russell can play the trombone great, wears a small mustache, played by Earl Hyman. Kenny, Dion Richmond, is one of Rudy's friends who goes by the nickname Bud. He is used to defending his opinion, because of which he can even enter into an argument, but is also able to admit that he is wrong. Certain period he had sexist views on life. Lieutenant Martin Kendall, Daryl, Joseph C. Phillips, serves in the United States Navy as an officer. He is distinguished by his seriousness and is used to not throwing words into the wind. On duty often spends time on business trips, which is why he rarely sees his daughter. Pam Tucker, Erika Alexander, is Charmaine Brown's best friend and also a close relative of Huxtable's, especially for Claire, able to quickly adapt to the place and the people around her. She likes to wear tight buns and big hoop earrings time after time. Dany, Troy Winbush, was one of Theo Huxtable's high school friends and also maintained friendly relations with him during his college years. He couldn't always make a proper impression on the girl, and he was partly the reason for Theo's breakup with Jay. Charmaine Brown is on good terms with Pam Tucker and attended the same school with her. She tends to cheat on guys and is used to talking quite quickly, which often outrages people. Prefers to wear short haircuts. The role is performed by Karen Melanie White. Anna Huxtable is Russell's wife. She is an exemplary mother and grandmother who adores her grandchildren and devoted herself to her family all her life. Has well-groomed nails, played by Clarice Taylor, who died in 2011 from congestive heart failure. Walter Cockroach Bradley, Carl Anthony Payne II, was a school friend of Theo. He loves to play sports and is on a track and field team with which he rides and competes time after time. Just like his friend, didn't like to strain too much in his studies. Howard, Reyna Wilson, college student wherein Lern and Theos, and whom he later became friends. He has a square haircut and, due to vision problems, wears black rimmed glasses, puts on watch in his left hand, and likes to button his shirt up to his throat. Lance Rodman attended the same school as Charmaine, with whom he later became romantically involved. He doesn't accept betrayal and is not inclined to forgive them. It has his tall, and his girlfriend only reached him to the shoulder. He was played by Alan Payne. Stanley regularly visits the local community center as a disciple. He is somewhat behind in learning compared to others, cannot read quickly, and it's characterized by a slovenly manner of writing, played by Marilyn Santana, who was shot dead in 2002. Nelson Tibita is the fourth native son of the Tibita couple and was named after Nelson Mandela. He is a sweet and smiling boy who sincerely rejoices when he comes to visit his grandparents. He has a twin sister, Winnie. He was played by Gary Leroy Gray. Justin Phillips consists in a romantic relationship with Theo. She has cute features and a charming smile, differs in fidelity, and can end the relationship due to treason. Played by Michelle Thomas, who passed away from the effects of DSRCT cancer. Carrie Hanks, Ethel Ayler, is Claire's mother. She's a rather wise woman and can give practical advice to her daughter if needed. Dresses smartly and looks very good for her age, prefers to walk with short hair and likes to wear pretty weighty earrings. Robert Foreman was subject adoration of Vanessa's, and she wanted him to be her boyfriend. He was a rather welcoming, friendly and handsome boy who was liked by many girls. It has its high growl, tall compared to his peers. He was portrayed by Dondre T. Whitfield. Smitty, Adam Sandler, had a good friendship with Theo Huxtable and also got along not bad with Dany. He made frequent visits to Theo's house, where he laid eyes on Denise, but he never got to build a relationship with her. He has a slim build and short curly hair. Man in Court attended Claire's hearing. He likes to come to the courtroom, look at different hearings, where he can talk to those present or have a bite of lemons. Wears glasses. He was played by David Langston Smirl, who died in 2016 from lung cancer. Jeff Engel lives next door to the Huxtable family and is on good terms with Cliff. He is distinguished by punctuality, he often visited his neighbors and could lend them his tools if necessary. He is short and has a small bald spot. He was played by Wallace Shawn. Davina, Nicole Rashed, communicates well with Rudy and time after time comes to visit her. She loves to gossip and collect rumors, and she tries to tell what she learned first. She can often be seen in skirts, and she also loves to tie her hair in a ponytail. Dr. Heathcliff Cliff Huxtable is Claire's beloved, together with which has 5 children. He is a sympathetic and peculiar person who often likes to joke. He knows how to play chess and is also crazy about live jazz. Played by Bill Cosby. Rudy Hustable is one of Cliff and Claire's daughters and the last child in the family. She's a sweet girl who can behave good-naturedly, knows how to be friendly, and she has a few friends. She often wore a hairstyle with tails, played by Kesha Knight Julian. Jade, Vanessa Williams, was one of the girls that Theo Huxtable dated. She is fond of acting, used to take rehearsals seriously, and knows how to get used to the image well, appreciates the gifts that people dear to her present, and tries not to apart with them. Olivia Kendall is Martin's daughter and also Denise's stepdaughter. She is smart and somewhat ahead of her peers in development. Olivia relates well to the Huxtable family and to Denise, but refers to her stepmother only by name. She was played by Raven Simony. Eugene Bird, is Theo Huxtable's student at the community center. He mostly sits next to Stanley, with which can often break the silence in the classroom. Prefers to play basketball rather than sit on the lesson. Likes to wear a cap as his classmates. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.